Okay, what the heck is going on here? I know Mikey from Blue Monkey Bicycles out in Salt Lake, and then Miles, we just met, but you were over here and you zipped all around, and there's some sort of like a two-person riding contraption from Skyway. What do you guys think of this thing? What's going on?
This bike, as Andy's been telling me, is a bike that really would be very handy for a rider or passenger with disability. A lot of times there'll be like some sort of tandem conversion or even like a custom-made bike that we've had run through our shop with conversion systems on them.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of compromises with that. It's a lot of hassle. We've done it through our shop as kind of like a community service sort of thing.
Yeah.
But I think that having a bike like this that's ready-made intent with a whole entire frame and system already built together is going to be a big hit for those special needs, which is great because there's a lot of folks out there who want to ride with their kids or with their parents or with other folks that want to get out and experience the country that don't have an option that this exactly fits to a T.
This is cool. So right now it's set up with pedals, but you've got this kind of bucket seat with, what are these called, like bolsters or something, where they sort of like right here keeps you from sliding out side to side. Yeah, this is your creation, Andy?
Yes.
Sweet. And you had some cool pictures a second ago, and it showed like a kid with some arms, so you could do it with arms if you didn't have leg mobility.
Right.
Okay, what was the inspiration for this? And tell me about the electronics. You said this is the new Dapu, right?
Yeah, so this is the new Dapu mid-drive motor that I personally haven't tried yet.
Well, you just did. What did you think?
Yeah, I did just try it. So here on the carpet going just a couple of miles an hour, I like it so far. I mean, I don't have enough time to really give it a good test.
Miles?
In our shop, we typically...
I like it.
He likes it? Sorry.
Got plenty of power.
Yeah.
Well, you might need it with like the extra weight of an additional rider. Sorry to cut you off there.
No,
Mikey.
it's cool. I was going to say that in our shop we do range tests to find out how far a bike will go with the same conditions.
I've seen. I really liked your Big Bud. I think you did the
thank you
double motor.
The dual motor ones. This would be a good range test, so we definitely want to try to add this one into the mix. But yeah, so far it feels really good on the carpet for a couple miles an hour. Feels pretty smooth. The throttle kicks in pretty fast, especially for a mid-drive. So
you want to take it for another lap? And
let's do this.
In the meantime, I'll chat some more with Andy. So where do people find this, or what's your website?
My website, skyway.co.kr.
Okay,
No.
Where are you from?
Korea.
Korea,
South Korea.
KR, okay.
Not North Korea.
Can you show me? Or you'd be like, we're probably not going home after this. What, do you have the catalog with the pictures? I really liked that a second ago. Can talk about the different. It's pretty cool. Mikey was right. I've talked to a few people online who say, oh, we have a son who has leg challenges, or maybe so cute. Who is this?
My secretary's son.
Aw.
And
yeah, this is what I was talking about. So there's one with like the hand crank kind of thing, and just a bunch of different setups. I imagine this is kind of expensive because it's so custom. Do you have like a price range that you can talk about, or
no, not yet.
This is this is like a tadpole configuration.
Yes.
Yeah.
And this is one of the important thing is one base frame can change multiple purpose uses.
Oh wow.
If you buy this one, when baby.
Two babies
can available.
And then the windshield too. Look at that.
If the babies are growing up, then baby
I didn't do it.
in front and father at rear. But after father grows, father elder.
Yeah.
And then father at front and baby sons are at rear.
And I was just realizing that this is a two-person, like both people can pedal in some of these configurations, maybe not that one.
Oh yeah, kind of.
But then you've also got the electric assist. So is that optional, or does that pretty much come with all of them?
Everything is optional.
Everything's optional. So really versatile product here.
Right.
I like the cargo bike thing. And look at these double lights way out front.
Look at this.
Yeah, that's cute, like smiley.
Yes.
Is this your first time at Interbike, or were you here last year, Andy?
No, I already many times came here just for looking around. And
here they come here. Sorry how stable is this thing?
So we're pushing it. We're pushing it pretty hard, taking really tight turns at about 11 miles an hour, and it's more stable than other trikes that we've tried. And yeah, we're two goofy guys.
I have a fair bit of experience with trikes, and this is more stable than I think it should be based off what I'm looking at.
Really, pretty solid.
I'm impressed.
Well, look at these big bolts right here. These must be larger than average axles?
No, that's not
They're about
final line. The final version is a really shiny and cut tape.
Is it still extra thick? It looked very strong.
Are they
to me.
20 millimeter
Yeah,
axles?
20 millimeter axle.
Yeah,
20
that's a
millimeter?
standard size for trike axles.
Yeah.
Okay.
Super stiff. The mountain bikes use 15, but with only the one side mount, you have to use 20 millimeters.
Is that so? There's like the Maxwell thing where you're kind of screwing it in and then having quick release.
Yeah.
And I've seen a lot of the 142 12s on the rear lately for some of the mountain bikes. But I guess I haven't done a lot of trikes. So 20 millimeters standard?
20 millimeters standard for trikes.
Wow.
On some of the high-speed trikes, you'll see about 25.4, but hardly ever more than that.
Tell me more about this thing, man. What do you think?
I think it's great. I think it's genius. I've never seen something that incorporates the ability to carry another person so well. I mean, I'm sitting up here and plenty comfortable, and if he wasn't trying to knock us over, it'd be a lot of fun.
I saw you guys really putting it through the paces. And this one has an internally geared hub in the rear, so you got that standstill shifting maybe. But honestly, I've done that on a couple bikes though, where I'm like, I shift a bunch of gears and maybe when I'm climbing and they don't shift right away, it's like I almost have to ease up a little bit for it to engage. Have you experienced that?
I have, yeah. I actually used a New Vinci for quite some time, and I found that it wouldn't shift immediately. It would take a little bit of time.
A little bit of time?
But the trade-off, I think, is really important on this especially. If you come up to a stoplight and you've got a passenger up front, you've got you've got a fair bit of weight on it.
Yeah.
It's important to be able to gear down so you can get started again.
Yeah.
So the internal shifting, I think, is a really good idea for this.
It's pretty durable, and this bike is maybe at lower risk of tipping over, but lots of times I'm like, a derailleur gets bent, or especially on folding bikes and stuff, it's just a little bit more,
a little bit more secure, and it doesn't get caught on things.
Do you guys do a lot of, it's Blue Monkey bicycles, right? So servicing, and have you serviced?
Never worked on one of these, no.
Never, not on that. It's pretty unique.
But servicing internal hubs can be a little bit harder.
Yeah.
There's a little bit more to it, but they don't tend to break.
Would you mind hanging out with me if I get Mikey to give me a chance to? We got this photo op going on. This is awesome. I would love to try it.
Yeah.
Mikey, do you mind if can I take this guy around, or you, or someone? I can. So is it twist throttle enabled, or what's going on?
Yeah, so from what I understand, the throttle you can use to twist to get going. It's got pedal assist, which is, from what we surmise, activated only by the driver. So even though the passenger can contribute, it doesn't engage the pedal assist.
Is that the case? So that this no pedal assist integrated up front?
Well, have to be.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you might have maybe a younger passenger or someone who's like, surging.
It's very dangerous.
He's trying to. Okay, let's try to be as safe as possible.
Don't go further, okay?
Okay.
The car cannot allow it.
Okay, I'm on one. It's actually, I really didn't have to push very hard at all to get this thing going.
I am pedaling too, so.
Oh, you are? Is that what was going on? Okay.
Stop pedaling.
It made me feel like a real superstar a second ago. Okay, here we go. Let's do a little bit of throttle action. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Wow. I really like Dapu, with like easy motion and Pedigo.
Their hub drive motors seem to work really well, so.
They seem like some of the more powerful. Yeah, this is feeling pretty, whoa boy. Braking, the brakes, it took a little bit of time to get that thing.
With this much weight, you kind of have to expect it. It's kind of a cool setup. They've got hydraulic in the front where most of the stopping power comes in, and then they've got a disc brake.
That's what's got to be going in the back. Yeah, because I was pulling the right brake lever. Let me switch it up this time.
Yeah, if you try out the front, you'll definitely.
Yeah, definitely better. It's so quiet. I'm not here. I want to shift down to like a lower gear maybe. Yeah, I'm going higher gears. Okay, here we go.
Yeah, concert.
We got the squeaky wheels going on. Oh yeah. Do you want to hold on to that for a second?
Sure thing. What would you like me to shoot?
I don't know. Whatever looks cool. I'm trying the turning radius right now. Oh, we're gonna make it. Now, what do we do to go backwards?
I think I put my feet down and push us backwards a little bit.
Okay, we ready to go forward again?
I think so. Yeah.
I'm gonna shift up this time. There we go. Feeling pretty zippy. How big was the motor? How many watts?
I actually never heard. We'll have to ask.
Oh my gosh, this is awesome. Whoa. Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
No worries. Thank you.
Yeah. Oh boy. Can you give me, you guys have the YouTube channel and stuff. Sound off. What's your website?
So check out BlueMonkeyBicycles.com.
Cool.
And then our YouTube channel is Blue Monkey Bicycles.
Blue Monkey Bicycles.
Reviews. And
yeah, you guys do a great
videos,
job, man. I appreciate the time, and I wouldn't think we would have seen this if you weren't out having a blast with it.
Too much fun.
This is great. What was the motor wattage on that? We were just trying to figure it out.
350 watts.
350, really quiet.
Very quiet.
Is that why you chose this versus, that like Bafang has something, the Max Drive, and then there's
No.
Bros,
Yeah,
Bosch,
no.
like what? So why did you choose the?
Because that motor has good quality and also reliable.
Reliable.
That's the best important thing to after service or everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and another one is I have to modify for that bicycle, but any other big company cannot do that.
I see.
Yeah, just to buy and say to.
That's awesome. Can you tell me your website one more time?
Skyway.co.kr.
Skyway.co.kr. Okay, thank you so much. Well, hopefully we'll see this in the future. Maybe do a review or something.
Thank you.
Later. Thanks, Mikey.
Oh, great.
Yeah, great job.
Thank you.
Thank you.